A big online partnership is on pause these days, and believe it or not, it has nothing at all to do with the turmoil in the markets or the credit crunch. Instead, the ad partnership proposed between Google and Yahoo is on pause right now as the feds take a closer look at it. Scott Cleland is along with us now, a technology expert that runs Precursor, which is a telecom research firm. Scott, it's nice to see you. Welcome to the program.
Thank you.
What do you make of the potential tie-up? This deal here basically would have Google selling ads that would appear on Yahoo.
Yes, and Google and Yahoo have designed this to try and pass muster. The problem is that Google has 70% share of the U.S. search advertising business, and Google has 20% share. And so basically between the two of them, advertisers and publishers really have nowhere else to go because search advertising is a scale business.
Now, the defense that Google and Yahoo are providing for the Department of Justice is that it's an auction business still, that the buyers still set the prices, and it's up to Google, or rather it's up to Yahoo, whether or not it accepts the paid ads that are sold by Google for Yahoo.
Well, this is some of the misdirection we need to correct here. Claiming that these are auctions, are true auctions, is a sham. First of all, the vast majority of the, quote, auctions have a set reserve price because there's no competitive bidding. So Google and Yahoo, on a lot of these terms, do in fact set or fix the price. The second thing is the dictionary definition of an auction is a sale to the highest bidder. That's not the way these auctions work. They allocate search words to who makes Google the most money.
Well, and the addition defense that the companies are providing then, and address this, is that it's still up to Yahoo whether or not it accepts the ads sold by Google for Yahoo.
Well, that's once again another misdirection. The problem with the deal is it turns a Yahoo as a dependent company on Google. It turns them into essentially a satellite in the Google orbit, because after the agreement, Google would be Yahoo's single most important business relationship overall. And that makes Yahoo dependent.
Well, you know, there's a lot of companies that are dependent on one client. What makes this one any more anti-competitive than any of those other relationships?
Well, it's okay to be dependent on a customer or dependent on a vendor, but to be dependent on your #1 competitor, that's what antitrust is all about trying to prevent.
All right, so is there a fix to this? Some have suggested, for instance, that the Department of Justice in the next couple of weeks say that Yahoo could only accept a certain percentage of advertisements that are sold by Google for Yahoo. Would that allay some of your concerns?
Well, not really, because what this is they're trying to use this agreement as cover to essentially cooperate or collude as competitors. And so what the Department of Justice has to be concerned about is not what they see in the light of day, not what Google and Yahoo show them on a piece of paper. They have to worry about whether the #1 and #2 competitor are cooperating or collusively behind the scenes.
Yeah, in fact,
that's what they have to be worried about.
You call this for Google a broad pattern of anti-competitive, collusive, and monopolistic behavior by Google. But
yes.
Let's face it here, this deal is not going to go away unless the feds put a strict stop to it, right?
Yes, and I think it's getting serious attention at the Department of Justice. I think that it is likely to be blocked, but this Department of Justice has not been as strict an enforcer of antitrust as others. So that's what makes it a little bit of a wild card. But clearly, where there's a lot of smoke, there may be fire, and there's tons of smoke around this deal.
And they're certainly waiting to see if the smoke clears. By the way, Scott, do you own any shares of Yahoo or Google?
No, I do not.
We'll leave it there. Scott Cleland with Precursor, a telecommunications research firm.
Thank you.